Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final episode of Season 3 of Eternal X Wolfpack Paranormal. Tonight, we're just going to have an open chat tonight. We're going to have some guests come in, and we've got a few backstage just going to pop in and out. And I've also got a former client that I have, and we might dig into an investigation we have had with him as well. So let me bring on the ones that's backstage here real quick. We got from All Access Network Television, Ms. Christina Bloom.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Christina, how are you?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. It's been one of those days. It's a little nippy outside.
Yeah, it's warming up here. We almost reached 30. I think we did reach 30 degrees today.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. I'd like to see at least get 65. Then we have backstage hiding the master of disaster, the king of ooh la la, and the singer of singers, and the actor himself, Mr. Don Vick.
What's up, my people? The vibes.
Yeah, I know. I always got to give you a rash, man. Just to have fun with you.
You know it. So what's cooking, good looking?
We're just sitting here hanging out tonight, chit-chatting. And
Okay.
And we also got another guy hiding backstage. I have known him for probably a little over a year now, and he was a client of mine on an investigation we had at his place. And we may end up talking a little bit about that tonight as well, since he's here. Mr. James Freyer.
Hello and good evening, everyone, on this July 4th or January 4th. Hey, Don, long time no see.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, and Christina, I heard of you, but it's the first time I've seen you.
Well, likewise. How are you, James? Jim, what do you like?
Fine.
What do you prefer, James or Jim?
Jim.
Oh,
Jim.
okay. Hi, Jim.
Anyway, I'm and I have a YouTube channel. It's called World Events.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I've known Jim for a while. He actually called me in on an investigation at his house one night.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You want to talk a little bit about that tonight, Jim?
We can do that in a little bit. I'm going to get some coffee real quick because I just got back from Bloomington at a political event.
Oh, all right. We can do that. I've got a little bit of video from that night still saved on the hard drive.
Cool.
I also hear we're going to have Ms. Gwen Johns join us here in a little bit when she gets situated. She'll be bouncing in and out. But I don't know. Like I said, we're just going to sit here and chit chat for an hour and talk a little bit about everything tonight.
Sounds like a plan.
Do you have any plans or start your plans for New Year's, Christine? What do you want to do this year?
Well, I have a book that I started almost 3 years ago. I have 2 published already, but this one is a very different one. It's much more personal. The story of my son crossing over to the other side and how we're now working together. And so, yeah, that's a big one for me. I want to get that book out since I'm grounded and can't travel as much. I am still traveling some, but I'm just being more particular about it, and not every weekend anymore. But yeah, I'm teaching some online classes. I'll probably be doing another Native American drum making class at some point. Yeah, so I know I'm speaking at what is it? The Mid Pennsylvania. Oh, Bill's going to be really mad at me. Because I can't remember the name of the event. But anyway, I'm speaking at it. It's in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. And that will be in September, towards the end of September.
Cool. That's very cool. Plus, you just recently joined the network as well. So
I did. And I'm bringing another show on, too. So excited about that.
That's awesome. I heard we're getting 9 new ones here this year.
Yeah. I wonder if that one's included, because I don't think I'd committed to it yet.
You mean Gwen doesn't know yet?
we've talked about it.
Yeah, because I know she's mentioned we at least have 9 the last couple shows we've all been on. And
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. I mean, we've actually had a pretty big jump just since, I've actually just been on here a year, just a little over a year now.
Yeah, I don't think I've been on that long.
And
September?
Yeah, I know Shane's been on probably one of the longest, and he actually got me to join. What about you, Don? What's your plans for this year?
Mine's are boring.
Boring.
So movies, more traveling, probably get into see if I can get back into the celebrity boxing with some of my buddies. Just to bring some more content to my show live and on ringside.
Right.
Like I did last year, was it the day before last year? I just feel like I need to be more hands-on, on what I do as far as my show. The interviews are fine. I'm okay with that, but I feel like I slacked a little bit. Like I'm not as hungry as I was when I first started. So I want to bring that energy back where I'm like at events and I'm talking to this celebrity, I'm talking to that celebrity. I'm in the mix of, ringside, or I'm in Hollywood shooting something. Maybe I interview some people live there while I'm in Hollywood or Vegas, wherever the case may be, just to kind of bring more live stuff to my show, outside stuff.
Yeah.
And and work on my films, and that's it really. Just work on the films, get into this movie in April, and hands on more on my talk show, and travel a little more.
That's cool. Too bad I wasn't a little closer with you because of the boxing thing. I mean, you could actually hook up and do something cool with that, because I know you were pretty good into that.
Yeah, we have a lot of boxing facilities out here, and what I wanted to do this year was I wanted to go into one of those facilities and just kind of talk to the owner and see if I can come in there and set up and record his best fighters and kind of like interview them there while they fighting and exercising or training. Just kind of ask them about their career and where they're going with it and stuff like that, and maybe even record fights, live on my show.
Hey, that's all you can do is go in and ask. All they can do is say no.
Yeah,
That's the thing. I'm going to make my coffee and I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. We got a couple people chiming in here. I'm gonna send them a link here.
Awesome.
If they'd like to just come in and join the fun, then that's fine too. So, but yeah, I definitely myself, I wanted to try to get more investigations in this year for sure. Because last year we didn't get a lot in that I'd like to have, but definitely would like to get out and do more live investigations and team ups this year too.
I think the thing with being things so expensive, people don't want to travel far because it just costs of money. It's a lot,
Right?
traveling, gas money, food. If you got to stay there, hotel, it's not as cheap as it was before. So people rather just like do local stuff. But when you do local stuff, then you go everywhere. Now you like, okay, I done did my whole city. Where am I gonna go now?
Right.
Well, you have to look this way. Gas is going down.
To Venezuela, yeah. So, that's another
I'll
part.
talk about that a little bit.
We got another person hiding behind stage here. I don't know if she's actually ready or not. She doesn't have her camera running. So we're going to pop her in here. You ready? There she is.
There.
Gwen Johns is in the house, guys.
Hi, Gwen.
Doing?
Hi.
But yeah,
Hello, Gwen.
Hey, I'm trying to look see who all we got. I turned my computer on. I'm not quite there yet.
Oh boy.
I'm getting
No, Don, I was saying the gasoline prices are going down, but it's been going down. It's not because what just happened in Venezuela. But if you guys want to talk about that, we can talk about it.
yeah. Well, like I said, I know everybody's got an opinion with certain things
Yep.
like that. So, but that's definitely true. I'm glad that some are starting to go down a little bit and make it a little easier, especially in this area. But
Right. I mean, we were at 329, and about a month ago we dropped to 299. Now we're down to 272.
it's good. What's your plans for this year, Jim?
To keep on trucking, improve my YouTube channel, get more subscribers, and continue it on all the world events. And that's what I cover world events on there. So it can get pretty in depth at times.
You gonna do any more traveling this year?
Oh yeah, we're going on another cruise, and plus I'm a travel agent, everyone. Yeah, we're going on another cruise in September, 8-day cruise out of Miami, going to Aruba, Bonaire, and Carousel.
That's cool. That's definitely cool.
And then we just got off one April. We flew to Barcelona, Spain, stayed there for 3 nights, and then brought a 14-day cruise ship back from Barcelona with stops at Malaga, Cadiz, Punta Delgado, which is the island owned by Portugal, and the last stop was Bermuda before we went back to Miami.
That's definitely cool. That's cool. I'd definitely like to go over to Ireland and over in that area because I've got family over in Ireland.
Yep,
and
then you got to fly over there.
I'd like to see a castle that's being rebuilt in my family's name because my uncle was there before he passed away, and they said they were rebuilding a castle over there. And
Well,
that was
that's good.
10 years ago.
Well, my last name is actually Irish, and there's I don't think it's in Dublin. Maybe they have a soccer field, or what they call maybe football field, called Frere Field over there somewhere.
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
Man's world.
Welcome back, Vic.
Thanks, Ari.
Don, you got any movies you're going to be coming up in here soon?
Well, with God's willing, right? God first, always. Slashers. It's called Slashers. Slasher Media. It's the name of the new film that they're going to be shooting in April, from the 17th to the 30th in Vegas, and I'm supposed to be in there, but let's see what happens because I still got to do the paperwork. We're trying to get my real ID to fly out because without it, I can't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, once I get that, then I'll set up some flights, the flights to fly out there. But yeah, so Slashers, Media with Nicole, and I might be looking into another film, but I don't know yet for this year. But definitely this one in April that I might be in.
busy man.
I'm excited.
Somebody popped a picture up down here on the bottom.
Yeah, that's a picture of my wife and I in Malaga, Spain, at a ancient Roman theater.
That'd be cool.
Oh.
Yeah, and you can actually walk down in there and actually just see a 2,000-year-old thing and touch it. It was just amazing.
Wow.
Did you pick up any energy from touching it?
No, just a good feeling like, wow, it's nice. You know?
I'm big into psychometry, so I'm always touching stuff to read the energy from it.
Yeah, most definitely.
Well, I told you because it's over 2,000 years old, and it was actually used, for the Romans for their theaters, and the center spot is where they would probably come out and play. And this area where people sitting at used to be the columns and stuff where they would come out from and stuff like that. And the right corner over there, you see like a little archway.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's where people come in and out, and there was another one over here on the left side.
That is kind
But
of cool.
It was gorgeous, let me tell you. And Barcelona, Spain, you ever have a chance, go to there. It was beautiful also.
Yeah, you've been to quite a few places that I know of, for sure.
Oh yeah, we've been to St. Martin, St. Kitts, St. Thomas. Some of the St. Thomas 3 times, and St. Thomas is they have a Kmart over there in St. Thomas yet. Then we've been to San Juan about 3 times. We've been to Amber Cove, Dominican Republic. We've been to Honduras. Been to Jamaica, Montego Bay once, and the other one another time. Been to Cozumel, Mexico 3 times. Been in the Mayan ruins down there in Cozumel, or across on the mainland in Tulum, and to the island. Been the Azores too. That's Bermuda, and I'll think the other one. They have a place down there called Hell.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a limestone formation, and it's amazing. We love our cruising.
Yeah, most definitely.
You said you love your cougars?
What?
You love your cougars?
Yeah, we love my wife and I. We just love it.
I love them too, Jimmy. If wherever you count me in, okay? I need me a couple cougars. Not one,
Don,
not maybe 3 or 4.
Hey, Don, you're Puerto Rican, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Well, I've been to San Juan twice, old San Juan, and it's gorgeous down there. So compliments
Well,
to your
let me
country.
tell you, if you go down there, drop me there. Don't bring me back.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Go down old San Juan. We've never been to New San Juan. It's just been the old San Juan down by the forts and stuff. And just to walk the streets and you look up and you see the wrought iron small balconies. And we went to probably like a park. And there's a little octagon green shack. There's a coffee shop and sit there. And it's gorgeous. So, yeah. I like the San Juan, Puerto Rico, man.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful place, beautiful beaches. The people are awesome, and the rivers are great. I mean, when I go, we got a house there, me and my sister, and I wish I can go there more often than I can, but fortunately I can. But Puerto Rico is a beautiful place. We just had the 4th of July, the whole island. When I tell you the whole island had fireworks going up at the same time, it was something from another world. It was like, what? It was like like people dropping bombs in a country, but it was all fireworks from one side of the island to the other side. All you see is fireworks all through the coast. It was unbelievable.
And that's how it should be. That's how it should be. I mean, we shouldn't be restricted like we are in Illinois, where you can only have the pop things and stuff like that.
Oh no, man! It was.
Gwen.
If it happens like that next year, I want to be there because the whole island. When I tell you the whole island, you can see from the water coast all the way from one side to the other side. Everything is lit. The whole area is lit everywhere, all the way down.
Wow. Well, you better get your real ID. Or some states it's called an enhanced ID. I think 4 or 5 states are enhanced, and then the other states are real IDs.
Yeah.
I've got mine.
What do you got? What do you got planned for the new year?
Oh boy. Well, the network has 9 new shows, and I've got a bunch of other people wanting a show. So we're going to be expanding. Plus the shows we have, which are great. And I'm going to some of the Paracons. I don't know all the dates yet. I do know New Orleans, the one in Alabama, and Gettysburg so far. I want to be at the Bearded Brawl thing at Broadhead and some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's enough. But no, I definitely going back to see Christina sometime this year. Hopefully several times.
So,
Yeah,
So you're Gwen, you in the paranormal?
Yeah.
So you ever been Marie Laveau's cemetery down there?
No, every time I've been there, it's been down there to a party. So this one's the
Oh, for
first
Mardi
time.
Gras. I was down there for 4 Mardi Gras, so I know about Mardi Gras pretty
Yeah.
in depth.
so is one of the 9 shows Christina's new one?
No, not yet.
not yet. We're still waiting for my partner in that one to kind of pull it together and get me some
I was about to
information.
say, are you about to announce that you're actually ready to pull that trigger?
I'm ready. I've been ready. I've been
Yeah.
waiting on her.
Well,
Wow.
no, but that'll be no. And then I've got, the one in North Carolina. All I'm going to say is them. I got to romance them a little bit, I guess. And Mr. Don Vick himself, he sent me something to fix for him. And I need a conversation either on here or on the phone or something so we can get it right. He needs just saying he needs to come to the network too. But that's just saying. That's saying.
You talking to me? Was you talking to me? Don't
Listen,
get me talking with my southern talk, because I'll get crazy up here.
I love it. I love it. I told Christina's husband I was going to teach her to talk Southern.
Well, Christina, where you
All the
from?
time.
Where's Christina from?
Christina is in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Okay.
Hi, neighbor.
Yeah, I'm about 20 miles
neighbor.
north of Milwaukee.
I'm from Boston.
I can tell.
No, it's Boston. Wait a minute. Boston.
I'm from Boston.
Boston.
We don't say car. We say car.
Kai. Yeah, 'cause when I come to Salem, I'm gonna stop by his house and say, "What you doing, man? Come on, come ghost hunting with us." He's gonna be like, "No, I ain't answering that door."
No, not I.
You'll be
Well,
like,
I-
on a ring camera.
I do have his address. We do know where to find him.
He thinks I'm joking, but when I do come to Salem to visit Raven and do some other stuff while I'm there, I really am gonna hit you up and say, "Man, what's up? You want to come hunting with us?"
No, I'll go have dinner with y'all.
Well, we can do that
I'll
too.
have some dinner with y'all, but I ain't going hunting.
Okay. Well, you know what? You can be our camera guy, or you can be our sitting at the command center guy, or something like that.
Yeah, I'll be sitting in the command. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll sit in the car.
Okay.
Well,
We all
I know one thing. If the team you were talking about from North Carolina, if that's the one I'm talking or thinking of, me and Don's got an invite to go there, and
I'm going there.
I think me and Don need to go out there and hang with those boys one weekend or a week.
Well,
Which boys are you talking about?
You know exactly who I'm talking about.
You talking about Tim?
Tim, yes. I have been. I'll talk to him and then I'll try to set something up, and things just haven't worked out yet, but I am definitely trying. I think they would be a good addition. We do have one surprise guy that I hold on. Let me make sure I look his name up right. Hold on.
Well, maybe we can bring Gwen up. We can have
Yeah. That's not far from me. Okay, do you remember Jim? I'm trying to remember the name of his shows. Goodness, come on, somebody help me. What's the name of his shows? Dang it.
Sean knows. Tim?
No,
Tim
I don't.
shows?
No, not Tim. This is another guy. We got one guy. I'm trying to remember the name of his. Why are they not on here? His name is Jim Bordewine. I ain't gonna say it right. Boardwine. He used to have, I think it was Mountain Man on the History Channel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking it up. If I say it wrong, I don't want to say it wrong. but he's coming. He's going to have a show with us. Yeah, Mountain Men.
I like that.
Mountain
I've
Man. He's
seen-
coming, and I thought he spoke more country than me, but I was wrong.
Well, he's country. What's his name again?
Hold on, I'm making sure this is the right one.
Mountain Man. Yeah, I'll stay city boy.
Well, let me make sure.
I
This is
stay city where I can run and hide from lions and tigers and bears.
oh my, yeah.
Oh my God. I just spent
Yeah.
2 days in Chicago and I was so lost. I couldn't find my way anywhere. It was just disorienting. Too many tall buildings, not enough sunshine. I couldn't see where the sun was rising
Really?
and setting. No, get me out in the wilderness. I'm a happy camper.
Oh, I need to-
No.
I am in very big need of going out and camping or something, but it's so cold up there.
Mm-hmm.
Lord mercy.
Oh, it's just a little snow.
Well, I love it. Hey,
Hey.
you know
I know
I
you do.
loved it. You know
Well,
I
Yeah,
loved
we
I
had
just
fun
followed
in
your
the snow.
Facebook.
You can share that link, Jim, in the comments if you like, and they can run it.
You know, maybe we can take Gwen and,
Yeah, I don't know
Christina
how to
with
do
us
that.
Bigfoot search, and we can keep them, tie them up for bait.
I knew he was going to say it.
I talked
Hey,
to them.
hey,
I'll be fine.
yes, we will be fine. Don't worry.
I
She-
talked to the
We'll-
Bigfoot. We're
Yeah.
good.
We'll talk to Tim, tie them up, and see if Bigfoot come for them.
Okay, his name is, I'm not going to say, Jim Boardwine. He's coming to us soon, but he used to be on the History Channel. Well, it's still on the History Channel, and it's called Mountain Men.
Okay, I seen that Mountain Man.
Okay, and he also was in some kind of Civil War one, and I know he's going to kill me, but I'll be real with you, I don't want to say it wrong, so I would rather not guess at the title. He was in another
Okay.
one also, but he's coming to the channel, and I think the ones that we're talking about from North Carolina would be perfect to fit in. I just really do. I don't know if they haven't got to talk, but I've been trying to figure it out, and I've been kind of busy too, just a little bit busy. Just saying.
Yeah, you have been quite busy.
Okay.
For sure.
It would. Sean, do you know when you type that in, it's like 9 different destinations on it. It comes up 9 times, right?
I know.
Okay.
It flies
Because I was
through.
like, what's up?
I thought I'd share out Jim's link for everybody if they wanted to go check out Jim's stuff
All
for
right.
sure. So Jim, do you remember this?
Oh, it's at the lady.
Oh yeah, that freaked me out.
Put that grid back on. Put the grid back on and give it back to the child.
Isn't that the one where it said don't leave yet?
Yep. Toward the end of the other video it was, but that's the night we came over to your house for an investigation.
Yeah, and then you went over to hers. No, that you did hers was a different night.
Yeah, it was
You
a
did
different
Sarah's
night.
a different night. You went to Tiffany's, and that's where you bust around the property out.
Right. That was definitely interesting, especially the night we caught 2 orbs out of your house as well that night.
Yep.
So
In the cemetery, you caught that white stuff around one of the people with you. There was something attached to him. Remember that?
yeah, I've got those pictures on a hard drive or a zip drive somewhere, and I need to get them pulled up and stick on the new hard drive with that one. But that night was definitely interesting because we went to your house, we did an investigation,
Yep.
and we caught some stuff there, and we figured out what it was for sure, because there's definitely no bad things at your house at all. And we
Yep.
also know that the trailer park that you live on has an old outpost on it as well, where it used to have.
Yep. No trading post.
Yeah, and it seems like there's a few people there that was having some activities when we were there and was asking. So that's why we ended up going to the other lady's house for that deal.
Well, there's been happenings over here. All of a sudden, my brother did a lot of the lawn maintenance years ago, and then all of a sudden they find a random knife somewhere on the ground that shouldn't have been, wasn't there before. And then there's a lady in the back row, the homes back there. She calls her the old hag that would come in and move her stuff in her trailer. You know, so in that back part, they have more paranormal activity than what we do up here. There's also been shadows walking around at nighttime, you know, like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's when, that's when the veil, from what I heard, is the thinnest. And it happens here.
Yeah, most definitely. Here's another picture from that night. I think it might be the beginning of that video before we turn the lights out.
Again, come on. Come on. You got it.
You can play with it as much as you want. Go for it.
It's going to make you feel nice and strong if you keep touching. Come on.
Well, I've got something in my bag. I can put energy in this.
You got Sparky?
I got Sparky here.
Yeah, go get Sparky.
I got Sparky.
Come on. I see the green. Can you bring me back to red?
We can give it some energy.
Please hear my voice. I hear your voice.
I have some bad rocks from Skylar.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those dolls.
That
go ahead, Jim.
That place had a lot of activity going on. That little spirit box or whatever it is was just going off like mad. You know, now my place, what happened in mine, how I got in touch with Sean, is that I had 2 cats, and I have a front bedroom, a back bedroom. And all of a sudden, this one cat comes out of the front bedroom hauling ass, tells Bush we have a sidewall at the front, at the entry door. She ran into that, spun around, and ran to the back bedroom, and both cats were huddled underneath the china hutch. And I picked them up, and they usually don't like picked up, but she was just like holding on to me. And then Sean came over here. They caught some orbs, and they did catch a wisp that came from the right to the left. It went up from the right and then up to the left.
Yeah, and then go ahead.
And of course, like you said, we have the 2, my wife's urn in the house and my wife's husband's urn in the house. You said my wife's urn was cool, but his was still warm.
Yeah, that night you could definitely tell the energy off both of them. And even the one orb went right back to, I think it was her husband's urn. It went straight into that urn that you guys got.
Really?
For. Yeah.
Yep. And his is on the top.
But we actually went back there and debunked a lot of that because we opened up the blinds and the drapes and everything to make sure everything, to debunk everything possible for that. But that night, those 2 orbs had a specific destination they were flying to and coming from.
Well, you know, the funniest thing till this day, those 2 cats sometimes at nighttime, instead of meowing, you know, and they don't meow a lot, but it's usually at nighttime after we lay in bed, and they'll be in the front bedroom just meow, 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 you know, and then they'll come, one would, you know, and then they quit, but it's always in the front part of the trailer. They don't do it in the back part. It's really weird.
Yeah, well, they're seeing what's back there, you know, because we talked about, you know, having them back there, and they see those orbs going through there every once in a while, and there's a lot of energy that kind of goes through that little part up there in the front part of your house. That's definitely for sure.
Well, yeah, at least it's good energy. It's not bad. You know.
Oh yeah. That was a good thing about that whole investigation. There wasn't really anything bad there. After we got to sit there and start talking and debunking things and putting 2 and 2 together, we actually got it resolved. And then, like I said, that one night your neighbor came over. We ended up going over to their house, and those dolls that I showed, they didn't have any electronics in them at all. They were just regular plastic baby dolls, and we set that REM pod right between the legs of that one doll, and it just kept going off.
But I heard there's skinwalkers around here too. So, you know, you have to figure out where we're at. We're down by the Illinois River, and down where Caterpillar's at off of 29, they have Indian burial grounds.
Yeah. Well, we definitely, that night you took us through the cemetery and stuff, we definitely seen a lot of shadows in that area.
Oh yeah. Yep, you did.
So, and we had a full crew that night pretty much. It was
And
me, you, Leslie, Lisa, and Amber was with us that night.
And another guy, you had whatever his name was.
Matt was there that night
And he's
too.
the one that the orbs in the cemetery were caught on the pictures of orbs, or one was a pretty long orb along his leg.
Yeah, the side one. Like I said, I got to dig
not
up those pictures.
Maybe not an
'Cause
orb, but it's more like a white light along his leg, and it was not reflection.
Yeah, most definitely. That night was definitely interesting, especially after the fact, knowing that it's on an old trading post, and even just walking around the trailer park itself, you can tell there's a lot of energy going through that whole vicinity.
Well, especially when you walk back by Tiffany's trailer and back to the back road, you could feel more back there. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good investigation that night. That was definitely for sure. And like I said, I'm glad it wasn't anything bad because, like I said, you know, it didn't have no negative energy to it. So, and it wasn't causing you guys any problems either. You just wanted to figure out what it was.
Well, yeah, when the cat come running out of that front bedroom, I mean, you could tell she was scared. We thought she was having a seizure. You know, her tail was out bushed and just running, and runs into the wall, which she never does, and hit that and spun and went right to the back bedroom. And it's like, and I'm going, I told my wife, I said, something happened there.
Yep. Am I missing somebody here in the chats here? We got a few people here. Hang on. We got Chris O'Toole. She's in here. Let's see.
I'm trying to help you. Look, you got Laura.
Oh, yeah. Laura Pruitt's in here.
Kimmy Corpse is in here.
Kimmy Corpse. Hey, Kimmy. Hey, Laura. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris, you need to message me.
Yeah, thanks for everybody for stopping in. We're just having a chit chat tonight.
Gwen, tell us a little bit, because I like to know about the All Access Network.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I thought. Yes,
that's all right, because I don't know anything about it.
Okay, so basically, we're a podcast network, and we're about a year, not quite 2 years old, but we started out with a few. Chris is one of our OGs, as I call it, but we've got I don't know, we've got a lot of it has ended up being paranormal, but we're looking into try to doing stuff along with that. But we've got a lot of folks. Our CEO has a TV show called Repossessed. Her name is Letriana Brown. And we've got Christina over here in the corner who's being so quiet. Christina. And we got Sean who collaborates with us and helps me out when I can't get on. Don Vick is coming soon. I'll announce that in the next couple of weeks. Right, Don? It's like, Gwen, stop it. No, we have Sean. We have Sean with his show on Sundays. We have 3 shows: Serial Killer Show. We have one called Bridging the Seen and Unseen, and Raven Wolf and Chris J. Brown, who have theirs, the Medium Frequency. And then we have Chris O'Toole, who's about to start hers back, I hope. We've got Nathaniel Elwell, and I'm his co-host, and we do on Wednesday night. We got Lynn Dorman. We got an exercise guy who is about to step his act up. Plus, we've got Matthew Brown, who is Litriana's husband, who is about to do one about weapons. Basically, you know, that kind of thing. And then he's going to do a psychological one, which will actually be to help a lot of people. He helps a lot of people with the military PTSD, but not just military, anybody that has it. And it's going to be interesting. Golly, we've got the Mountain Man, Jim, who's coming. Who am I missing? We've got other ones.
Bobby.
What now?
Breakfast with Bobby.
I don't know when it's coming though. So we've got.
I don't know
hopefully-
when it's coming either, but she's going to be my guest this week on Paramystics. So
Okay, well, I will hem her up in the corner.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got Christina on Wednesday mornings.
yeah.
And then, yep.
Hey,
And-
Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Hey,
You want to
Greg.
come in, Greg? I had sent him a message. Anyway, we've got, who else have we got coming? We've got the Mountain Man. Of course, we got Don Vick that's coming. He's going to get me in a minute. He's like, thanks, me. Who else can I announce? I'm trying to think. Oh, we got Jeremy. We got Jeremy Cotter coming. Anybody in the paranormal probably knows him. He used to be a wrestler. He's a sweet guy, and his is called Twisted. Let me get it right. Twisted Tales. He's going to be starting soon. Lord of mercy. But yeah, we basically are a podcast network, and we're more like a family. We don't do drama. We don't talk religion or politics, not in the way like argument. Shane is
I
actually.
don't like arguments either.
Yeah, that's what we don't do. That we don't do drama. That is a big deal. We're like a family. We support each other. We come on each other's show, especially if you need a guest at the last minute or something. It's just a way to
I'm always
support
game
each
for
other.
that.
Yeah, I mean, I could right now if somebody canceled. If I had a show in an hour and I had somebody to cancel, I would put it in our little chat room for the network, and I'd say, "Look, who can help out?" And I guarantee you, at least anybody that's not working that doesn't have something, they would pop in, even if they couldn't do the whole show. And like I said, Sean helps me. He's my backup. We appreciate you, Sean, more than you know. And with me traveling so much this year, I would have bad internet service, and me and Christina had one where we had to go sit at the top of the campground, and the computer was on the dash, and I was holding it for an hour.
Yeah.
We
shot it completely in the dark. Like we had one,
wow.
what do you call it? Street light. That was it. That was the amount of light we had.
But you know what? We have fun. But yeah, I mean, like I said, we're a podcast network. We have probably more of the paranormal, mystic, spiritual type stuff, but we are branching out, trying to get a little of this, a little of that. We're going to have our mountain guy who is going to talk probably about cryptids and Bigfoot or Sasquatch or whatever in your areas. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a different name for them. Hey, Bill, jump in, please.
Hang on, I'll send him a link here.
But yeah, ask a question, because I feel like I describe it so much that I miss stuff, because I try to that brief, description. What you want to know? Tell me what you want to know. There you go. He's like, I don't know. You talk too fast.
That southern draw throws everybody off.
I know it. I think.
Yeah.
Tell me what you want to know. I'll answer it for you. Is he froze?
No.
There he goes. There he goes. What you want to know, hon? Can you hear me?
No, we can hear you.
I
I can.
can jump into.
You pretty well explained it pretty good. So it's pretty, it's a little bit
Yeah.
concentrated, but you're in, that's sort of good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're very picky about who we let come in, because it has to be somebody that's a team player for real. We call it our little family, but it's really growing. It really is. It's growing a lot.
I sent Bill a link in Messenger on his personal messenger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send Greg one here. Hang on.
Cool.
Greg is probably flying a plane or helicopter, knowing Greg.
Hang on. Let me get Greg.
Probably just landed.
There's Bill. There's my friend. Hey.
Go ahead, let him in.
Hey, Bill.
Hello, Bill. Who's the pilot?
Oh, Greg, he's probably landing right now.
He must have just landed, because he can message us. So
I was an air traffic controller in the Navy also.
Yeah, he's the only one that flies Air 15 when nobody's working.
Oh, there he is.
There's Greg.
You got him?
Yep, we got him.
That's my chopper
Greg.
guy right there.
Greg.
What's up, Greg?
So how you doing, Bill?
Doing good.
Greg, how are you?
Good to see you guys.
You
Dwayne
did.
looks like he
How
got
you
off
guys
the
doing?
train. He got his head muffs on. It looks like he just got off a jet.
Well, it wouldn't be a jet.
No. What would it be?
What do you
No,
fly,
I don't.
Greg?
It wouldn't be a jet.
Well, what do you fly?
Nothing.
You don't,
Nothing right now.
oh, well, what do you fly when you do fly? Let's say. There you go.
I was in a helicopter.
Cool.
See, my
Nice.
favorite
Couple of
thing,
those little
Greg.
dummies, and he flies
I didn't
away.
know that. Those are my favorite things.
Not back when we were flying a helicopter.
Nah. But I love them.
Black
You have
Ops.
to take me flying one day. So, Bill, what's
Black
coming up
Ops.
with you this year?
Oh, lots of stuff. We're just now getting ready
I
to open up
I
on
wasn't
Tuesday
flying.
all our public investigations. I mean, we're taking bookings. We open up March 13th.
Ooh.
We got the Bearded Brothers Brawl, which is 6/6 of 26. Once a month, we have public investigations being led by different teams from all over the place. We booked all them out once a month, all the way through October. Like I said, we're expanding this year. We're going to try to do a new thing called scavenger hunts, where teams of 10 people will come in and try to find 10 items in our building.
Ooh.
And if you can't find them within 45 minutes, take a picture of them and bring them back to us. We're going to send our haunted house actors out after you. So
That's cool.
all new exciting things that we're trying out this year just for fun. And our normal investigations, we're going to, on nights we do the scavenger hunt, we're going to push the investigation back to 8 p.m. start time. But then we're letting you investigate all the way till 6 in the morning. So it'll be a good 10-hour investigation every night. So plus we still do our overnights that'll let you go until 10 or 11 in the morning also. So we got a lot of stuff going on.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if anybody that does investigating work in the paranormal field, definitely go check out Broadhead Manor where Bill is.
Yes.
Oh.
He's definitely got an awesome location, and there is activity there.
It never
It's
stops.
a gold mine.
Yeah, there's a lot of activity there.
Hey, Sean, you ever been down? You ever been down to Alton, Illinois, Sean?
It's on my list this year. I'm going down there this summer. I'm going down to visit
They
three
say that
people I know.
still, they say
Hey,
that's
Christy.
the most haunted city in Illinois.
It is.
I don't know. I got one that I had my teeth cut in on investigations, and I tell you what, there's activity there, and that's mainly as Illinois. They got limestone and water underneath the whole town. So
Where is it? Where is it?
Manlius, Illinois.
How are you spelling that? If I could ask.
Manlis, Manlis.
Is
I
it
never
near
heard that.
Rockford?
It's up, let's see, southeast of Geneseo, up in that area.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There's a lot of sandstone in Rockford too, and granite. And Tinker Swiss Cottage is built on top of the piece. So the same kind of thing there with Tinker Swiss.
That's what we got at
Mhm.
that's what we got at Broadhead Manor. We've got the foundation of our building is sitting on the limestone bedrock. Well, part of that bedrock has been dug out to make the foundation from there up. So they dug down in the bedrock to create the basement and then stacked it, put the brick on top of it. And then there is the aquifer, which is the Sugar River, and there is an aquifer under the building also that flows.
Yeah, you have a great location.
And then 4 blocks away is the main town cemetery, where everybody in that cemetery went to school in our building. and we're connected to them by the iron railroad tracks. So we've got plenty of flowage to bring spirits in, and it doesn't disappoint.
No, you
Well,
can't beat Broadhead.
I mean,
I know where I'm not going.
Sean, you're
Don,
It's
you're
okay,
right.
Don. I'll
Did
protect you.
well, as soon
Did
as
not ask me to go to Bill's spot. Not happening.
as soon as you walk in the building, if you're really quiet,
Don be walking in there like that.
if you walk in real
Sean,
quiet in the building and you're the only one there, and you hear the kids' choir singing in the choir room, you can
That's
hear
beautiful.
the music. And you walk in there, and then there's nothing. But you walk back out, and they start singing again.
what did you gonna say, Jim?
Yeah, you remember the old Bartonville Asylum?
Oh yeah,
You ever-
definitely
were
so.
Were
That's
you
a
ever
good
there?
place.
Yep, I have been there. I was
I
there
went in
with
there I went in there one time to talk to the owner that was trying to get it open and running as a tour place. Came
Mhm.
home that night. I had a dog that was deaf and basically blind. And I forgot what time in the morning. The dog is at the top of the stairs barking and growling. And I had left out a cassette thing just for the heck of it that night. And you could hear throughout it a little bit like this, ooh, and it back down. And after that night, that dog never barked or growled again. So something I think followed me home that night from the Bartonville Asylum.
Like I said, the first night I was at Broadhead, and Bill was showing all of us around, do's and don'ts and not where to go, because you just got it set up there at the beginning. And I could have swore when we were standing down by the boiler room, I could have swore Bill walked up the steps, took a right, went down that hallway, and the dog followed him. And I was looking around. And I was like, well, why isn't everybody just following Bill? They're just sitting here. So I walked up the steps, went around the corner. The dog's sitting there, and all the doors are locked. Nobody's there. And Bill
I
said,
love it there. I love it.
Bill told me it was the janitor,
Yeah, a lot of people think the janitor walking around back there is about the same size as me, and they'll start following him, and he'll lead you right to a dead end hallway.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Definitely not going to
I'm
Bill's.
proof of that, right to all the locked doors and everything. You couldn't get the doors open or not. The dog was just sitting there. I'm like, now wait a minute, you're Bill's dog, and you followed him up here too. So what's going on? And then all of a sudden the dog's sitting here and nobody's around. He's just in there looking.
Can I do a little showing of the t-shirt? You don't have your t-shirt
Can I
on
tell you-
though.
Give me 1 second. I got one on too. But anyway,
Okay.
I'm gonna
let's
get
go.
off. I got a meeting to do, but hey guys, bye guys. Sean,
Bye.
talk to you later. Bill.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I'm open.
Bye, Gwen.
Oh, I need a couch. to
Gwen,
sleep on.
thank you very much, Gwen. I
I love
appreciate
you all. Love you guys.
Love you all.
I'll talk to you later.
Have a
Bye.
good show.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is Bill's. This is Bill's. One of Bill's. Bill gave me this a long time ago. I don't know how many years ago, Bill.
That's one of our first T-shirts that ever came out. Yeah.
Yep.
And then we do have a special spirit in the building, which is Christina's son.
Mhm.
He's always there.
Awesome.
I met him, or I had the honor to meet him through Christine. She brought him down, and he was into haunted houses and the paranormal and everything we were doing. And then we got the phone call that he passed away, and we had the memorial for him there. And
Well,
Christina's had multiple run-ins with him there.
Yeah,
Mm.
I have. He has showed up on more than one EVP there, that's for sure.
And
I'm sort of
it's
sorry
just
not saying hello to everybody either, Sean. So Christina, love you as ever. Don, is this James down here?
Yeah,
Yep.
James.
Okay, James, glad to meet you. I'm Greg.
Nice to meet you, Greg. I heard you're a pilot.
No, I wasn't really a pilot.
Oh, okay.
I just love World War II videos, fighter planes and bombers. And I've been in B-17s and 25. As far as single engines, I was in a 109 Messerschmitt in Germany, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
But he was on there when he was sleeping, guys.
Well, I was on.
Yeah.
I've flown a UH-1. I've flown a
what?
UH-1. I've flown in a KC-135 tanker. I've flown in a C-130. I walked inside the supersonic jet, the Concorde, and I got to fly in the Goodyear blimp.
Holy crap. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. That was a nice ride. It was nice and quiet and slow. I was in the Navy up at Glenview Naval Air Station, and they would moor there, and they would take the equipment out and offer the air traffic controllers rides. So got to leave the base, go up the lakeshore, go back down past Chicago, and back on the base. But very calm, quiet ride, but slow.
So you were in Hueys too, huh?
No, I just flew in a Huey. They took us up for rides, and then we flew up from the base, and that.
I used to be in one.
And then I've flown
in the 130s.
Yeah, well, I've flown a C-130 from Guam to South Korea on a shopping spree, and it was so cold it was spitting ice out of the C-130 air conditioning. From Guam to South Korea on a shopping spree, and it was so cold it was spitting ice out of the C-130 air conditioning.
Hang on, hey Laura, do you got something else on because we're getting some backlash?
C-130 air conditioning.
Hang on, hey Laura, do you got something else on because we're getting some backlash?
Yeah, give me a second here.
All right, I'm gonna drop you down stage for a second, and then I'll bring it back in.
Yeah, I have 130. I used to fly 130 from Thailand into Tansanut.
Okay.
Every day. Crazy. Back in the day, I worked for the ATO.
You guys had all the fun stuff. I only have big wheels, tricycles.
You and me both, Don. Right there with you, buddy.
Roller skates.
I'd rather if I could change it all around, I'd take
You
the
and me
big wheel
both,
back.
Don. Right there with you, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting feedback.
Yeah, she's got Laura, you're gonna have to fix something. You're getting some feedback if you want to come in.
Turn Facebook off and just do the StreamYard.
Right.
Yeah, I would love to bring back the big wheel with a nice little 13B engine in the back of it.
They've got one of
They
those.
make big wheels for adults, right, Don?
Yep, they got those. You can do power sliding and drifting with them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they make big wheels for adults.
Oh, I gotta get one. I'm gonna pull up to Chicago.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever want to hear some stories about what happens in air traffic control, you can let me know.
Yeah.
We could have big wheel races at Broadhead Manor.
Is it okay now?
Yep, you sound good now. No backlash.
Excellent.
No, I can't hear.
Can't hear.
I'll have to send you a clip of that, Don, because I've seen those guys get on those big wheels, take off down the road, and do power slides and something on them.
Yeah,
I'd love to get one of those. Bring back.
You can look it up on YouTube, I think.
Laura has 60 fingers.
Laura, can you hear me?
I can't hear. I don't know what's going on here.
We can hear you.
She's a private dancer, dancer for money.
She's working on it.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
She's having a little bit of touch.
Oh boy!
Gotta love computer gremlins.
I don't know how now she's like, no, she's moving. It's got to be that.
Yeah. So, Greg, you got any big plans for this year that you want to do?
I'm leaving in about a week to go to the Keys for a little bit, and if I'm lucky, I'll get to talk to a friend of mine down there that has Robert the doll. And
That'd be cool.
Robertson Museum down in Key West, and that's where I'll be in Key West.
Okay.
That would be cool.
Then when I get back, we're just going balls to the wall. Excuse me, Christina. And
I wasn't offended at all.
and because we got, I have the two shows. I have Wednesday, which is One Spirit Connect, so that's the one with the ITC.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to try to make a few changes to that, but we've been sort of really debating lately about who we're really talking to, because it doesn't seem to be Spirit.
Right.
So we think it's, and I'm not even going to mention it, I'm just going to point.
What, your wife upstairs?
No, in the silver discs.
Oh, okay.
Now I can hear.
Got her figured out.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Laura, tell everybody a little bit about you, since everybody knows kind of everybody on the board already.
Okay, well, my name is Laura Pruitt. I go by Whispering Portals. I'm a medium, clairvoyant. I speak to spirits. Just about any being that come across my way, I speak to them. You name it, I've seen it. Elements, aliens, spirit, angels, demons, I've seen them all.
Definitely going to have you on the show and have a discussion.
Sean, you already seen my evidence.
I've seen some of your pictures, and they are very interesting for sure. There's quite a few that stand out.
Right. And I can manifest, make a spirit manifest, actually, which I've had done quite a few times already.
Mm-hmm.
They actually touched my hands. They appeared in front of me live, by the way, and recently. And it's just amazing. It really is.
We're definitely going to have you on for season 4 here. Who did we just lose?
Done.
Yeah. It just seems like every time I get taken by the aliens, they come down and they take me, my gift improves. It seems like they're doing energy work with me or something. So I don't know.
I'm definitely going to schedule it on, and we're definitely going to have a conversation about all this for sure.
Yeah, I've been on quite a few already. They are, so. But yeah, I mean, all my YouTube channels, I got tons of live video. On my page, I got tons of live video. I mean, I don't edit anything. Everything is as is. That way, people can't say, "Well, that's fake." How can it be fake when it happened live?
Right. Definitely for sure. Definitely for sure.
Some good work.
Yeah.
Well, I believe in aliens. I believe in UFOs, and I believe in angels because my wife passed away. I'm remarried, but the one I had passed away, and a week and a half after that, I had an angel appear to me in human form.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it was an angel. But first, I thought for months, it was coincidence. But the timing had to be so impeccable that she told me things that nobody else would have known. They knew exactly what time I was there. They looked at the videotape. She didn't show up in the security tape. But while I was talking to her, I felt like I was in a bubble and don't remember people walking around, going past me. And after it was over with, I mean, like 4 or 5 steps, I turned around, she was just gone.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, it's the best thing ever happened to me. I pray it would happen again. But she brought me a message, and the message came true. I mean, at the end of it, she goes, "There'll be a woman come to your life real soon. She'll be about this tall, short to blondish hair." We were already friends on Facebook anyway. And she goes, "Don't go looking for her. She'll find you." And I just happened to saying morning to people after that, like I usually did. And she was one of my friends. She was in Vegas. I didn't know that. And that's all it took. And I'm the happiest I have been out of 3 other marriages.
Just recently, my aunt had a major stroke, and nobody told me about it. Okay, nobody contacted me saying your aunt's in the hospital or whatever. Okay, I saw her. I don't know if it was her spirit or if it was a mental projection thing coming from her, telling me, "Hey, I'm in the hospital," because nobody didn't tell me anything. So I contacted her brother. I said, "Did something happen to my aunt? Because I just seen her." Okay,
That reminds me.
and he goes, "How'd you know?" I said, "Well, I just got some sort of message or something. I don't know. I can't explain it. I just knew something was wrong." I said, "What is wrong?" And he said, "Well, she just had a major stroke and she's in the nursing home right now." And, you know, he was like really blown away that I knew and nobody told me.
Yep. Well, it's like me in high school. I mean, when I was younger, I used to have dreams, and I'd wake up and they would come true. And exactly what you're saying. My aunt called the house one day, and I said, "Did Uncle Paul pass away?" And she goes, "How'd you know?" I said, "Well, I had a dream that an uncle passed away. I didn't know who it was, and it had happened. And then when I was in the Navy, back in would have been around '78, I had a dream of 3 people getting blown over the ship off the fantail. Well, a couple days later, they got blown over because of jet blast, and they were hanging upside down in the net. But I've lost that. I don't know what happened to it. It don't happen much anymore. But one thing I do is I love my dreams of flying. I love those dreams. Woo.
Yeah, my mom always told me that I was gifted. She goes, "You always knew something before something was going to happen." I didn't believe her at the time. I was just a kid. You know, I did have one dream back when I was younger. My brother was supposed to go to spring break that weekend, and I saw his Jeep catch fire. Okay, and I told my brother, I said, "Don't go to spring break." Why? Being stubborn. Why? I want to go. I said, "Don't go. Just take my word for it. Do not go." Well, him being stubborn, he went outside and started up the Jeep. We were living in Florida at the time, and it was pretty cold during that week. Okay, so he let the Jeep run. 5 minutes later, that Jeep is ablaze.
Wow. Well, yeah. I mean, people have special gifts. We don't all have the same gift.
Right.
Why we get it, we don't know. Maybe you're just one of the chosen ones with a different ability. Me, I can sense evil around me, or an evil person. I can sense that, or there's something, sometimes it's like, I know there's something there, but I cannot determine what it is.
Right.
And I just avoid that person because there's something there that is either I'm being protected by Archangel Michael, which I know that's my angel's number is 1111. Okay. I mean, there's things that you can sense, but I can't pinpoint it. Not like I was when I was younger, where I would have a dream, and a few days later, it would come out that something related to that
Yeah,
dream
sometimes
happened.
they do. Sometimes I just have I get wide awake dreams. What do you call them? Daydreams or something like.
Lucid dreams.
Yeah, and sometimes I get that. It just blows me away sometimes. My husband, I had to wake him up. He didn't believe me, and he's a Native American. He didn't believe me. Okay, especially when it came to the aliens. I said, you think we're the only intelligent beings out in this whole entire universe?
Well, then ask him about the Hopi Indians, where they have pictorials of people. They used to call them star people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they seem like they would have helmets on. So the Hopi Indians have that out there. And,
Right.
you know, you're right. We have to be closed minded if we never.
Right. Well, you're going to laugh at this one. Okay.
Not to interrupt everybody here real quick. I'm gonna sign off. So it was nice to meet y'all. You have a great night, Greg. Love you to death.
Nice meeting you,
Talk to
Bill.
you soon, John.
Love you too, Bill.
Thanks for stopping in, Bill.
Yep. You take care of yourselves.
Okay. Adios.
Good night.
My husband, I had to wake him up. Okay, like I was saying. He didn't believe about aliens. Okay. I looked up. I said, hey, you guys, if you're listening, will you come get him and wake him up for me? They actually listened. My husband wakes up the next day. He comes to me and asks me what the hell this mark was on his arm. It was the shape of a V, the identical mark that's on my shoulder. That's been there for eons. Okay.
Wow.
And I started laughing. He goes, what are you laughing at? I said, they actually freaking listened. I couldn't believe it. Okay. And he goes, who are they? I said, the aliens. I told them to come down and get you. And wake you up. I said, now do you believe me?
Well, do you remember the TV series called V?
He believes me. He believes me.
The TV
There's the
series.
letter V. I can show you the scar if you want to see it.
I believe you. Well, it's like me. I used to read the Bible a lot, you know, when I was going through some really rough times. And one day I woke up and, you know, I said there's a connection between God, UFOs, and the Bible. And it's in there, you know. And then I talked to our pastor at the church. He's originally from Mexico. And we talked about, you know, when you talk to the Mayans or the Mayan ancestors, they believe their ancestors came from another planet. And when him and I sat off from the congregation about, you know, ourselves, he believes the same thing.
Mm-mm. I did put a picture in there for Sean to put up. It's a letter V with a circle in the center of it. There's a circle in it. You see it right there? That's been on my shoulder for as long as I can remember.
Wow. Well, you know, there's something there. You've been imprinted.
Yep, most definitely. She sent me she has sent me some very interesting pictures I've gone through with her, and somewhere you can actually see distinctly of things in it for sure, without a doubt. I know she sent me one here just recently about an EVP that we can't quite get figured out, but it says one thing to her and says another to me when I play it. But
yeah, I get a lot of really funny EVPs. Like one time, the spirit said I farted. Okay, and then I end up farting, and I said, "Well, there you go," and he busted up laughing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was hilarious. But yeah, I see a lot of things. I actually saw a 10-foot tall being run past me. This was live. I was live on Facebook. This was back in March of last year on the 28th at 10 o'clock at night. Okay. There was this 10-foot tall being. He was bigger than my RV. He could come over and just tip it right on over. Okay.
They're called they're blonde. They're usually blonde headed. Okay. And I knew the name earlier, but I really don't know.
It's not the Anunnaki, is it?
No, it's not Anunnaki. Nope. It starts with an A, I think.
I'm trying to find that image. I got it here somewhere.
The giants
I can't find it. But I do got a lot of alien images. I got a UFO caught in mid-flight. Oh, and here's one right here you guys will like. This is what I'm talking about with spirits. When I communicate with spirits, they actually touch my hand. You can see the figure in the orb. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can actually see a face there too.
That's my cousin. She came to visit me. She passed away last year from a heart attack. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that face.
Hmm.
There you go. I just posted it.
Yep.
The Nordic aliens and stuff like that. Yep.
Yeah.
I believe in aliens. When I was a young kid, we were coming home from Dwight, Illinois, and out in the country. There's no really houses around except every mile, and all you have is a white light in your yard. And we looked when we went up the lane. There was this red light in our back 40 acres because we had 80 acres of land, so we call it the back 40. And drove up around the corn crib, down the back lane. It was still there. We rolled down the windows of my mom, my dad, my brother, and I. We all saw it. No noise, no nothing. It lifted up. Dad, and it took off a little slow. Dad went down the lane, followed it for a half mile, and just bang, gone. And that was, so what it was, we don't know. We were not around a military base at all. And this was probably, remember all the cattle mutilations?
Oh,
It
yeah.
was around that time, and my dad had cattle. Although no cattle, he went out the next morning, then nothing had happened. But what it was, maybe we got visited. Who knows? I don't know.
This next image is from last night. That spirit manifested right there on cue when I asked him. He killed the whole light, the show. I had to turn everything back on. And you can see his hand touching my hand. And you see there's a face right inside my crystal ball over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I get that all the time, and I got a full figure one here I'm about ready to show you too.
Hang on a second, but go ahead, keep talking though.
Okay. This one here was a full manifestation. I mean, it literally blew me away.
Well, I cast out a demon in my dream one time.
Oh, really?
Well, he was uglier than, I know his name, but they say you're not supposed to repeat their names.
Uh-huh.
And he was ugly, and I called him by name in my dream. And I said, in God's name, I ban you from this earth. And after that, things still got better yet. But it was a demon. He was one ugly MF.
Oh, yeah. There's one thing I'm not afraid of. I'm not afraid of anything. Okay.
Well, it's just a weird, thing when you have a dream, it's real. I mean, it's not just something you're manifesting. And when your life improves after that, in fact, years ago, I had a lot of issues going in my life, and God appeared to me in a dream, and he goes, everything's going to be all right. But it took 20, 25 years for it to happen.
Do you believe in fairies?
I can't say I don't. I mean, if I believe in aliens and everything else, and then you look at the Irish and they have their little what's the Irish one's called?
Fae.
Okay, the image I'm
The
about to
little green
show
ones.
you, the image I got here, there's a
Leprechauns.
fairy
Leprechauns.
Oh,
Fae.
whispering in my
everybody.
ear. You see him?
Yep.
Right there. She was whispering in my ear. Now I'm going to show you a close-up. I mean, that was a close-up. I'm going to show you far away. You can actually see her. Okay. She has cute little dinky horns. She had like green skin, green hair. I couldn't see her wing, but she was about this size. She's about this size. They're called tinkers. They're known as little tinkers. Okay.
Yeah,
They like to
that's why they're called Tinkerbells.
Yeah, they like shiny objects, so they take a lot of your stuff. So a lot of your shiny stuff end up disappearing. Turn to them because they took it. They took it. I'm going to show you, see if I can find a far away image, and you can see her actually whispering in my ear. I don't know what she said because I don't understand fairies. Um,
I know one that has, I know Pam Harris has a really good video that she caught of something small that was flying around her head that looks like it has a body and wings, and it's definitely not a bug. And it happened at her a daughter's funeral, I think, or one of her friends' funerals.
yeah, that's the manifestation I told you about, Jim. The full figure one.
Yeah.
It's not the Hat Man.
Wow.
Okay. The Hat Man has a wider brim hat.
Oh, my wife used to.
Huh?
My wife that passed away used to believe in shadow people, and some with my mom when she was down in New Orleans one time when I was stationed down there, and she stopped still in the hallway because she said there was a person standing there with a black cat. And it's like, there's nobody else here, Mom. You know,
they wear a top hat, okay, but the Hat Man has a wider brim cowboy looking hat. Okay, people get the two mixed up. Okay, that guy that I just showed you, he's harmless. Okay, he's harmless. He actually helps me out. You know, so he's a good guy.
Well, Laura, you know what? You need to save some of these for the conversation when we put you on the show, because I'm going to give you a date here. I'm going to give you the date here after the show, and we'll get you on here and we'll talk about some of these pictures you guys got.
Oh yeah, I got 10. And James, if you want to add me, you're more than welcome to add me.
let me, Christy Rico. Let me bring up my Facebook here. Christy, Kris. KRIST.
Yep. Don says his computer crashed. That's why he got off. And
my name is Laura Pruitt on Facebook. That's my name.
No,
my
that's not it.
Yeah.
Let me put it up. Let me go ahead and spell it.
LAURA. LAURA Pruitt. PRUETT.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll see the whispering portals on the banner and everything.
Friends, mutual. There's.
Get her figured out.
I got it.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to add you, and then I'm going to follow you.
Ah, great. Yeah, my thing that I do, I educate the people about the paranormal.
Yep, I got you now.
Hey, Greg, when do you?
I didn't hear what you say.
I said, Greg, when are you going to have some free time this year? You got anything in the books that you're going to have a free space so I can come down there and help you? Go on an investigation and stuff. We'll go out.
Sure. Well, as soon as I get back, I get a little better idea what the heck's going on.
Okay.
I'm down there, and it depends on how the season goes, but I think have you ever been to Broadhead?
Yeah, I've been to Broadhead several times.
Oh, that's right. I saw you there.
Yeah, we were there at the
last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you doing a show on that, Sean.
Yeah.
I remember you doing a show at Broadhead.
I did a couple lives from Broadhead and got some interesting stuff there. And I met Greg there last year when took a picture with him when we were there. But I definitely want to come down and investigate with him this summer for sure. That's one of the things on my list this year.
we could do a couple of historical societies.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We can
If
definitely.
you've ever done anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm up by the Fox chain,
Mm-hmm.
so it's right off the border.
Yeah,
You know.
we can definitely do that. I definitely want to come up and investigate with you this year.
Sure.
I know I want to get down there by Alton. I've got Laura. I'm going to go down and check out and see, and a couple other people that's down in that area this summer. I want to definitely go see down in the Alton area for sure.
I cannot wait to meet you, Sean. That's good. We're gonna have so much fun. I guarantee you.
Yeah, and like I said, I'll bring all my gear. We'll definitely check out some stuff for sure. That's definite.
Right. Yeah. It's the backyard. It's me. I don't think my yard is haunted or my house is haunted. It could be me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I could be attracting them, but I don't know about the loop thing. I got a video of that on my YouTube channel. And you can see the camera gets distorted. When the camera gets distorted, that's when the spirits are sucking out all the energy that are around you. They suck out that energy and they manifest. They try to manifest, and that's what it was doing. And that's where I was seeing the fire. I was like, I don't own a horse. Where'd that horse come from? You know?
Yeah.
It's just like I see a lot of soldiers from the Union and what do you call it? The North and South War, I guess it was.
Civil War.
Yeah. And I hear cannons going off. I mean, really loud. Sometimes I've been sitting here out there listening, and I can hear them going off. You know. But when the weather is just right, say for example, if it's really foggy out there, Lord have mercy, they'd be all over the place. I showed you that one video, didn't I, with the spirits on Christmas Eve that surrounded me?
Yeah, I've got that one on the video chat you sent me for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Like I said, it'll definitely be interesting when I come down there and start checking things out for sure. Well, guys, we are about an hour and a half in, and tonight was just open chat. Anybody could come on, just chit chat and have fun. And it's the last show of the season for season 3. And I will be coming back February 1st for season 4.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Yep,
Awesome.
Greg.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you
And
for
thanks
having
for
me.
meeting you guys.
Sean.
Yep, it's nice having
Yep.
you all on, and
Night,
thanks
all.
for tuning in. And my guest for the opening season for season 4 will be David Salt, and his team Hiccup will be the opener on February 1st. So everybody have a great night, and
Good night.
thanks for stopping in tonight.
Thanks again, everybody.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys later. Adios.
Bye, guys. Here we go.
Yep. Good night, everybody.